For decades, the path forward was pretty clear, right? Get a degree, land a good office job, and you were pretty much set. But that world, well, it's vanishing. And we need to talk about it. Because the year 2026 is shaping up to be a massive turning point for the job market. What's coming isn't just a slow evolution, it's a hard reset. And this quote right here, this should stop you in your tracks. While we were all busy watching robots on factory floors, the real revolution was happening quietly in the background. It was targeting the very jobs we were told were the safest, the white-collar professions. It came for the writers, the coders, the analysts, the thinkers.
You know that traditional safety net? The one woven from a university degree and a stable career path? It's not just fraying anymore, it's being incinerated. That's because AI is now going after cognitive work, the very bedrock of the professional middle class.
Just let that sink in for a second. The job you may have spent years and a small fortune training for, the one that happens on a screen, is now on the absolute front lines of a total displacement. And this isn't some gradual shift we're talking about. It's an immediate, fundamental change to how professional work even gets done. Now, I know this might sound like some distant sci-fi scenario, but let's look at the hard data. Because this isn't just a theory anymore. It's a reality backed by some pretty brutal numbers. This is the proof that the job market reset is already happening. The World Economic Forum is painting a really stark picture here. They're predicting that AI will disrupt a staggering 92 million jobs by 2030. That is a massive figure that really sets the stage for what's happening as we speak. And you don't even have to wait until 2030 to feel the impact. Just in the last year, the tech industry saw over 77,000 layoffs. And these weren't random. They were directly linked to AI integration. You've got giants like IBM, Microsoft, and Google openly pausing hiring for roles that AI can now do better, faster, and way cheaper.
So what's driving all this? Well, it boils down to simple, powerful economics. Why would a company hire a junior developer for $80,000 a year when a reasoning AI can write a huge percentage of that code instantly for the price of a monthly subscription? The hard truth is, the entry-level job as we've always known it is effectively dying.
So if the entry-level jobs are gone, who's next? Let's get really specific. If your work primarily happens behind a computer screen, you need to pay attention. You are on this new front line. Let's break down exactly which white-collar jobs are in the crosshairs right now. In software engineering, the act of coding is quickly becoming a commodity. For writing and marketing, AI is already drafting everything from ad copy to complex reports. In finance, algorithms are outperforming entire teams of analysts. You see the pattern? All of these roles, once seen as totally secure career paths, are now profoundly vulnerable. And the tech that makes all this possible is something called Agentic AI. Now, this isn't just another tool, okay? It's not like a calculator or a spell checker. This is an autonomous system. You can give it a single prompt, like build me a new e-commerce website, and it doesn't just suggest the code, it builds the entire thing. It executes the whole project, from start to finish.
Okay, so is it all just doom and gloom? Is it over? Not quite. But this is the pivot point. The rules of the game have fundamentally changed. To survive this, we have to completely shift our mindset, from being the person who does the work to being the person who directs the work.
This slide lays it out perfectly. In the old doing economy, your value was tied to how well you could execute tasks. But like we just saw, AI can now execute those tasks. In the new directing economy, your value comes from your vision, from your ability to manage a whole army of AI agents to achieve a complex goal. The choice couldn't be more stark. Become a commodity and become obsolete, or become a director and become 10 times more valuable. So how do you actually make this pivot? Well, it really boils down to two critical steps. First, you have to master what's being called agentic AI fluency. Now, this isn't about becoming a coder. It's about becoming a conductor. It's about learning to manage and direct these AI systems to get the results you want. Second, you have to double down on the uniquely human skills: high-level strategic thinking, complex problem-solving, and genuine emotional intelligence. These are the things that can't be automated away. And all this brings us to the final choice. You see, the 2026 reset isn't something that's just happening to you. It's a new reality that presents a decision. The old office doors might be closing for sure, but a whole new set of digital gates are swinging wide open, and you have the power to decide which side you're going to be on. Ultimately, this is what it all comes down to. This isn't about fighting against a machine. It's about deciding what your role is going to be in this new world. So the question isn't,
if AI will take your job. The real question is, will you be the one directing it? Will you be the one who owns the AI that gets the job done? That is the question that will define your career from 2026 onward.